Second and the final day of former GOP gubernatorial nominee Kari Lake's election trial wraps up.
Now we wait for a decision from a Maricopa County judge. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink has more on the testimony heard in the courtroom.
Kari Lake needs to show her defeat was caused by intentional misconduct. One of the witnesses called to the stand by her legal team today, a Republican pollster who says printer problems at some Maricopa County vote centers on Election Day likely played a big role in the outcome of the election.
It was substantial enough to change the leaderboard. It was.
Rich Barris is the director of Big Data Poll. Barris created a turnout model for an exit poll in the governor's race. That poll had Kari Lake winning. Barris says long wait times and in some instances printer problems at a few dozen of the 223 vote centers on Election Day in Maricopa County drove down Republican turnout, likely depressing GOP turnout on Election Day by 25,000 to 40,000 votes. Katie Hobbs' margin of victory is just more than 17,100 votes.
Republicans were absolutely disproportionately impacted by this. And we're talking about a net advantage that absolutely puts the margin in doubt. So we're looking, if it was 25 to roughly 40,000 votes, the margin that we saw in these areas puts this election within a few votes either way. It really does.
The defense then called Kenneth Mayer, a political science professor at the University of Wisconsin, specializing in polling and election wait times. Mayer says claims of long wait times and voter disenfranchisement are not based on any evidence.
All of the claims that were made in the complaint about the effects of voter wait times, the claims of disenfranchisement, claims of a disproportionate effect on Republicans and Lake voters. They are all based on pure speculation that there's simply no data to support any of those claims.
Mr. Barris actually talked to voters. And as he testified to, they all consistently said, this thing was a train wreck.
Both sides making their closing arguments.
Your Honor, we put forward solid evidence, stand behind that evidence.
When people come into this courtroom without evidence, there should be a day of reckoning. And this has been happening all over the country, Your Honor, and it's got to stop. And it's got to stop right now. And the place to stop it is right here in your courtroom.
Now, Judge Peter Thompson must rule in this case by Tuesday. We are down to the wire here as Governor-elect Katie Hobbs is scheduled to take the oath of office on January 2nd. Downtown, I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.